Welcome back to the Philippines Build a Nation Save, where we are now at the beginning of the season. We have played through the transfer window, and we are beginning this season with the AFC Champions League 2 group stages. We have finally made it into Asian continental competition with United City, and our Champions League 2 group has been decided. So the Champions League 2 is kind of like the Europa League. The Challenge League is like the Europa Conference League, and the Champions League Elite is like the Champions League 2. The Champions League Elite. So we are in the Champions League 2, which is kind of like the Europa League in Europe. And we have a 4-team group stage here where we will be taking on April 25 from North Korea, JDT from Malaysia, and Sydney FC from Australia. These are 3 teams who are probably better than us. We might be more similar to April 25, but JDT and Sydney FC will likely be the teams who are expected to get out of the group. The top 2 teams from the group will qualify for the knockout rounds of the Champions League 2, but we're going to give it our best shot here and see if we can pull up some trees. So we have played through preseason. We got through the Champions League 2 playoff fairly easily. And as you guys can see, the Champions League 2 group stages goes on for a pretty long time. We are starting before the start of the PFL season, and we'll be moving through into the middle of December for the Champions League 2 group stage. So given the timings for the Champions League 2 group stage, what I'm going to do for this episode is we are going to do 2 matches in this episode. We are going to play our first Champions League 2 group match, and then we will play our Champions League 2 second group match. And between then, I will play the last friendly here and our PFL matches. So what I'll do here is we'll play this match, then we'll move forward to this match. I'll catch you guys up on how the league is going, and then we'll end the episode after the away match against Sydney FC. And the last episode, at the end of the transfer window here, I kind of went through all of our signings. Or not the end of the transfer window, but we're moving towards the end here. So we went over the new signings at the end of the last transfer, or the end of the last episode. The only players we're considering now are Mishchenko here and Sarkbayev here. I've kind of ruled out Sarkbayev, but Mishchenko is still on a trial with us. He could potentially be someone who could play in the right back position. I like the way he looks. He is someone that we could end up signing. He's coming from the K-League. K-League's awesome. Dejon is someone we had in Glory Hunter Asia. So he could be a really good player. I haven't decided yet, though, whether I'm going to sign him. But otherwise, we have improved the team very well. I like the way that the team is looking. We have, I think, an improved starting lineup, but also improved depth in the squad, which should bode well for a Champions League 2 group stage run. But with that in mind, we're going to get straight into the match here. Champions League 2, our first experience in the group stages of continental competition so far. And I think this is the team we are going to send out against North Korean opposition today. So we are home against April 25 for the first match. And this is going to be the team. Julian Schwarzer in goal. Fullback on defend now. We are moving Piccolo Bugas over to the right-hand side. And the reason for that is we now have Mamaraliev here. Very solid fullback on attack. This is going to be his first competitive match with the squad. And the center back positions, we have Jong Eun-gwang, North Korean center back who we picked up from Mendiola on a free. Very good-looking center back. I think he's going to be a really solid player for us. Alongside him is going to be Ganilson Correa here. We brought him in from Brazil on a free. Again, a really solid-looking player. I think this improves our center back position nicely. This does drop William Gaucho to the bench, but I think we'll rotate them all out. So this isn't going to be a permanent bench position for Gaucho. In the center of midfield, we have a new look in the center of midfield. Carlos Carrion, I think he's going to be a huge player for us. Just a very, very solid player. He's going to be an advanced playmaker on support. We've changed this from the box-to-box midfield role. On the left-hand side here, we have Carlos Javier Ramos. I think he's a very exciting player, the young Spaniard. And then in the middle, we have Arnel Amita, who we had last season. The reason we have Arnel Amita is because Sergio Carrasco here, he is currently injured. He's going to be out for a little bit, but he cannot play in this match. And then up top, we have Matt Orr and Gayoso. The reason that our Carrazzo does not play is because he too is coming back from an injury. He's been out for about 2 weeks. He is fit enough to make the bench, but I don't think he's quite fit enough to play at this moment in time. The other new signing, Oliver Bias, I've got him on the bench. We are going to start De Bruyker, but he's on the bench as well. So overall, A really solid looking team, I think. We have a lot of our players who started last season on the bench, which I think gives us some squad depth. Something we didn't have last season was players who could bring on and make a difference. Now we have players like Gaucho, we have Arcarazo who can come on, we have Shadide, Oliver Bias, Hayato Aoki. So we have a really solid bench, a really solid starting lineup, and I think a team who can compete in the Champions League 2 group stages. So without further ado, let's get into our first ever Champions League 2 group stage match. And so begins the group stages of the AFC Champions League 2. United City at home to April 25, a team who I believe have history in this competition. If anyone wants to check me, I believe they've made the final of the previous version of this competition before. But that all being said, we have an early opportunity here as the ball goes out for a corner. Can we get a good start to this match? It looks like Bugas is going to put in an in-swinger here. Going into the near post. We'll get another corner. Bugas will have a chance to take this corner again. It would be wonderful to get off to a fast start. Just 3 minutes or so into the match. Bugas once again, back post this time. And Matt Orr will look to recycle. And that was a very interesting highlight. All right, another highlight though. We're putting on the pressure in the early moments of this match here. Bugas swings it in, Matt Orr, and it's over the bar. April 25 now with their first highlight of the match as they look to go down the right-hand side. That's a really good ball in, and it is a good save from Julian Schwarzer. Sure hands there. Let's see if we can swing the ball around the back here. That is a good forward pass to De Bruyker. That is excellent movement to get down the right-hand side. Well done beating your man, finding Orr. It's a really, really difficult header. Approximately 30 minutes in now. Bugas will once again look to do a little in-swinging corner. It's been well cleared, but only as far as Carrion. That's a good pass into the middle. Carlos Javier Ramos shoots. These highlights have been interesting, to say the least. I feel like they've not really ended up in a whole lot so far. Been a bit of a cagey affair in the first half here. But that is a great ball over the top. Galloso. I don't know if that was a intended shot or cross, but April 25 now with the opportunity to play it forward. We've won that very easily. Correa here, playing it forward. All the way back to Ungwong. Nice stuff here. Good patient football. I like what I'm seeing. Good stuff here. Galloso, can you get in the cross? That's a great play. Oh, if he looks for the cross, I think we score there. We have had quite a few corners in this match. Once again, Bogas looking to play it in, back post, and it does fall to April 25's keeper. Real good goalkeeping there. We haven't really made the most off of our corners so far. That might be something we look to improve. But we've won the ball quite nicely. We've been pretty dominant, I think, so far in the early stage. We have most of the highlights so far. But Galloso here to De Bruyker. De Bruyker shoots. It's off the bar. What an opportunity that was. What a great shot. But now April 25 looking to counter. Good tackle. Well done. Throw in here. They'll look to play down the left-hand side. Haven't been a whole lot of highlights for April 25. I thought we've done a good job of controlling this game, but they're getting back into the match here. We can't discount their quality. They have a good team, but we won that nicely. And now we can look forward. Carrion, Correa, De Bruyker. Good stuff here. Can we look in behind? That's the ball. One ball across. Matt Orr. How have you missed? What an opportunity that was. Another corner for us. We've had a bunch of them. Marvin Moreliev playing it in this time. Goes near post. Matt Orr. Matt Orr scores! After the chance he just missed, he has found the back of the net, and we take a 1-0 lead. We are leading in the Asian Champions League 2 continental competition. Let's go. Well done, Matt Orr. And that goal gives us the lead moving into halftime. We are going to tell the boys we are doing well. We have been the dominant team in this match. We've been the better team. We've had most of the highlights, and now we have the lead. 45 minutes, boys. This would be our first ever. Well, actually, this wouldn't be United City's first ever win. They've actually won in continental competition before, but for the save, this would be our first ever win. We can't get ahead of ourselves yet. Mamareliev here to swing it in. This is just how we scored. It'll come back to him. Back post. Good ball. What just happened? Well, we've just gotten a red card. Bugas has gotten a red card for a handball. This is, I mean, why would he even handball it there? This is ridiculous. What do we even do now? Oh, we're gonna Clarinho play on the right. I can't believe this has just happened. I mean, that's gonna completely turn the game around. We'll stick on Menzi here, see if we can hold out now, but that is going to completely change the complexion of this match. We've got about 20 minutes plus injury time to hold out here. Come on, boys. Stay strong. Stay composed. Ball goes in. Good defending. Get it away. April 25 here. We'll have the chance to move forward. Ball goes in. Good save, Schwarzer. Well done. Well done holding it too. Well, April 25 are definitely the team in the ascendancy now. We're having a bit of trouble holding on to possession. We don't have as many outlets as we used to. But they'll move forward here. He's got to be offsides, right? Is he not offsides? He's not offsides. And it's 1-1. Well, I think we're in just hold the draw mode now. That is really, really disappointing. We'll stick on Arcarazzo and Kiaminu and see what we can get from this. Being a little bit more defensively solid. We have 15 minutes or so now to keep the draw. I mean, we've been the better team. I really feel like if we didn't get that red card, that we would be able to win this match. But 10 minutes or so to go. It would be really, really, really difficult on us. I think it would be an unfair result if we didn't come out with at least a draw here. But these things happen. This is continental competition. Good say. Oh, wow, Schwarzer spilled that. That's nerve-wracking. This is what happens, though. You make a mistake, you get punished. And we get that upfield. Well done. 89th minute here. We just got to get past 4 minutes of injury time. Come on, boys. Don't allow anything. We got this. We can do this. Salvage a draw here. There's not much time left. 20 seconds. This is either the end of match highlight or the final chance for April 25. But Schwarzer's won that nicely. Stay composed, and we can end this match here. We'll take a 1-1 draw. I would be very happy with a 1-1 draw. Time is up. Blow the whistle. Oars won it. All right, we'll take a draw. 1-1 draw in our first ever match in the Champions League 2. I can't be too mad about that. Well, that was definitely a match we could have won. We were robbed of that a little bit due to the red card. But overall, I mean, it was a good match to end up getting a draw against a really good team, a team that we were arguably better than for the most of the match. I think we were dominating the game before the red card, and we can see here the XG really only went up for April 25 at the end. I'm pretty happy with that. You know, we do get 12K. It's disappointing we didn't win, get a little bit more money, but I'm pretty happy with how we did, and that does bode well going into the group here. Looking at Group E, Sydney FC beat JDT in the other match, so we are currently outside of the qualification spots again, not expecting to be in the qualification spots, but nonetheless, I'm pretty okay with that start. But all right, I'm going to move forward to the match against Sydney FC now, who they won their first match, so this is going to be quite a tough match in our second group stage match here, but let's move forward to there. I'll play through here, and I'll catch you up on where we are then. All right, we are about 1 month into the future now. We are on August 27th, the day of our away match against Sydney FC, which we're actually looking at making some pretty good money for. We're going to get another 7.81K for this match. We did not get nearly as much for our match against April 25, but this is our second group stage match. Since then, I have played 3 PFL matches, And they've gone pretty well. We've had a good start to the season. A 7-3 win over Toloy, where our new signing, Pedro Arcarazzo, got a hat trick. We then beat Manila Digger here with a 5-0 win. Arcarazzo getting 2 goals and Matt Orr getting 2 goals. And we beat Maharlika Taguig with once again Orr getting a hat trick, Arcarazzo scoring. So those two players have been absolutely on fire so far. Unfortunately, Mendiola still has this beat on goal differential, but 3 wins from 3 puts us in a really solid position. And looking at the profile here, as you guys can see, with both Arcarazzo and Orr in Golden Boot contention. So that does bode well. I've been really happy with Arcarazzo in particular. Again, 6 goals, 3 matches, 2 assists, 2 Player of the Match awards, 9.0 overall rating right now. He has been an excellent signing. But our domestic dominance leads us into Asian continental competition. So second group stage match. Again, just as a refresher from last time, Sydney FC defeated JDT in Malaysia 2-0. So they got a really big away win. They're probably the favorites to get out of this group. I would say JDT are probably the favorites to finish second at this point in time. So we're going up probably against the best team in our group. This is going to be a really good litmus test for what do we really stand a chance of getting out and where our squad is. That being said, I'm excited for this match. This is going to be the team that goes out. We're absolutely bringing out what I perceive to be our strongest team. Arcarazzo and Orr up top have been really, really good together. I'm excited to have them up top. But once again, asymmetric formation. I think we'd be positive. In these type of matches, especially early in the save, I want to see how our tactic does against this good opposition. So while normally if we were really trying to win this game, which we are still trying to win this match, but if we were really trying to win it, and I really believe that we had a great chance of getting out of the group, I would probably play something a little bit more defensive and something that's like just very counterattacking. But I want to see how our tactic works because this, as we continue to improve the squad, this is going to give me some idea of what we can do as we move forward through the save. So we're going with the same tactic here. This is going to be the team. Again, Arcarazzo and Orr up top. We got De Bruyker here. Ramos and Mita Carrion. The only thing I've done is switch Ramos and Carrion. Carrion's just a little bit better physically than Ramos, so I'm going to stick him on the side where we have less players. And then I did end up signing Mischenko. I forgot about that, actually. I'm just kind of used to having him in the team now after a few matches. But I did end up signing Mischenko. Very good right back. So he's going to be the fullback on defend on this side. But otherwise, Correa, Ongguang, Mareliev, Schwarzer. Very similar team that went out against April 25. I thought we played well. I'm looking forward to see how we do in this match. Let's get right into things. And Sydney FC get us underway as we head down under to Australia for our second Champions League 2 group stage match. Obviously, the draw in the first match. Sydney FC probably the team favored to top this group. But if we can put in a good performance today, let's see how the tactic does against superior opposition. I think it'll give us a good idea of what this tactic will look like for the rest of the save. Sydney FC here with the first opportunity, 5 minutes or so into the match. But we've won that nicely. Well done to Correa there. And we'll look to build out. Schwarzer here, playing it out wide to our fullback, Mareliev. Actually, some pretty decent work in the ball at the back here. If we can progress the ball forward, then we'll be in a good position here. And that's not really what we're looking for, but we won the second ball. Ramos here, play the final ball in. Or shoot it. I don't know if that was quite the right decision. And Sydney FC now looking to... Oh, we've won it. Matt Orr to Arcarazzo. This is the chance to take the lead. Oh, they've caught up to him. A little bit more pace and we're in there. Or just get the shot off earlier. What a chance that could have been. Mareliev back post to De Bruyker. Well won by them. And they'll have the opportunity to counter now. Actually, we can win it. Oh, we can't win the second ball. No, we've won it again. I'll tell you what, we're getting our press in very nicely. Arcarazzo, you're in. Just hit the target. Just hit the target. What a chance. I mean, we're getting our chances. We might actually have another chance here. We're getting our chances early in this match. We've been frustratingly wasteful, but we are getting opportunities. But that goes straight to the keeper. Not a very good cross. All right. They will have the opportunity to go forward here. Redmayne punting it downfield, but we've won it again. De Bruyker. Or that's a little bit too much for Or, but we've won it again. I'll tell you what, we've had a fast start to this match. Get the right ball in. Get the right ball in. And we can't score. We're getting the chances. Oh, we're getting great chances. The problem is Sydney FC are a quality team. They just need one. It's over. What are we doing? Schwarzer, you can hold the ball. You're in the box. That's a schoolboy error there. We haven't quite gotten away with it yet. They go down line. I'm going to be really frustrated if this ends up in a goal because that's just an uncharacteristic error. Okay, never mind. Are we going to counter here? Arcarazzo, you're in. Arcarazzo scored. We took the lead against Sydney FC. Oh, he's going to be offsides. Don't be offsides. No, he's offsides. I thought we had the lead there. Was he really offsides? Oh, he was offsides. The one chance he puts away, he was offsides. And a corner for them now. They go with the short corner. Interesting. We got to press him. Oh, how things can change. Oh, how quickly things can change. That is so disappointing. Short corner. And we are down 1-0. The Champions League 2 has really reeled its head now. We dominated the opening period. We had all the chances. We were controlling the game nicely, but just one corner. But we'll encourage the team. We've encouraged the team. Get everyone's heads back on straight. See if we can get back into this. But Sydney FC are flying now. Good save. Oh, sorry, that was a block. And they got a corner here. Oh, not a short corner. Apparently we have trouble dealing with these. Now they go into the back post now. Good save by Schwarzer, but it's going to be another short corner. If we can get into the half just 1-0, there's always a chance. We can always get one. Two would be difficult, but we can always get one if we can keep it there. And they've scored right as I'm saying that. Oh, what a frustrating first half. It feels like they've just had a couple of chances and scored, and we've had quite a few chances. And that's why they're the better team. That really is. And we go into halftime 2-0 down. I I want to be encouraged though. I want to tell them that they need to do better because we're down 2-0, but in my head I feel good about how we've done it. I know we're losing 2-0, but it doesn't feel like we've played 2-0 down. We're playing against better opposition, but I'm encouraged by how the tactic has performed. I'm encouraged by how the team has performed. As long as we don't get blown over in the second half, I'm going to feel good about this match. And we're in here. Arcarazzo. That's not a good finish, man. Oh, we're getting the chances. I feel good that we've gotten these chances, that it feels like we're playing well out of possession, other than those two goals. I don't feel bad. Again, I don't feel. Am I delusional here? I don't feel bad about how we've done. I feel very positive about this so far. Can we get some? Oh, that's not a good decision. And we are once again the team in possession. The breaker going down the right-hand side here. Can he beat him? Can he get a cross in? I like the cross. It's going to be well defended, though, by Redmayne here. He's got to have some decent command of area. Decent aerial reach, especially probably compared to some of our players. But he's done well with that. And can we get a high press? Sydney FC are a good team, aren't they? But we're just as good. We can do this. Arcarazzo! Not a good shot. Not a good shot. He has not had a good day finishing. Dangerous spot for a free kick. It's hit the wall. And it's gone out for a corner. Sydney FC with a corner here. I feel like 3-0 would be very unfair to us. They're a good team, but it feels like it'd be unfair. As they go short. We've cleared it nicely, and we are off to the races here. Ramos. We're off to the races. Find the right ball. He's held it up very nicely there. Oh, we haven't been able to capitalize on a good position. But we can still win it. We can still win it. Oh, it goes. And they'll get the opportunity, it looks like. Goes over the top. That's a really good opportunity. What a save from Julian Schwartzer. What a good save. Corner here for Sydney FC. Looks like Burgess is going to put it in. And we're off to the races again. Carlos Javier Ramos seems to be the one picking up the loose balls. That way we can counter here. He's done a very good job there. Very well done. One more ball. One more ball. Oh, one more ball. We're sitting on it too long. Just a better decision. He had a couple of runners there that Orr could have played it. I think Arcarazzo was in, and we had someone on the right side. I think it was Oliver Bias. It was, come on. But Bias to stick in the corner here. Back post, Matt Orr. Oh, what a chance. Sydney FC have certainly had their fair share of corner opportunities. As they go short once again. Back post. Now we can go. Yes, we can go. Carrion can carry it forward. Hold the ball up nicely. Well done. Good stuff. Oh, that didn't turn into a chance, but this could turn into a chance. Oliver Bias here. Well done. Carrion. One more ball. One more ball. Matt Orr. Oh, man, we've had our opportunities. Really had our opportunities to score this match. I think we've had quite a few of them. Matt Orr to swing it in, though. Looks like we're going back post to William Gaucho. That has worked well last season, and we found the back of the net 2-1. We are back in it. We can get one more goal with the chances we are getting. We just needed one. Let's get another. Oh, we could get another here, boys. Come on. 2-1. Could you imagine getting a draw away at Sydney FC? What a result this could be. We are in the ascendancy. Go on, boys. Bias here. Play him in. Arcarazzo was in. Oh, if we had played Arcarazzo earlier, but we've got out wide to Bugas. Bugas is in. It's hit the bar. Oh, what an opportunity. Oh, this match has been electric. Oh boy, the opportunities are flowing. Arcarazzo here. Get around the outside. Get it in. Get it in. Oh, that's not a great cross. But, oh, we got to win it. Yes, we won it. Carrasco, don't you? Oh, it was actually a good shot. Oh, this match is so good. I'm so happy this match. We actually got more XG than Sydney FC at the moment. I say that and they could score here. Don't end the hopes and dreams, boys. We got this. We can do this. We got this. I'm really enjoying this match. Vergas goes around the outside here. Plays it in. And that's over. We can still do this, lads. We can still do this. Just one chance. Don't run out of time. Do not run out of time. One more opportunity. One more chance. This could be the last highlight of the match. Can we win it and try to get back into it? We've won it, but we don't have anyone there. We've won it there, and we go. Oh, he doesn't have help. You got to hold the ball up. You got to hold the ball up and look for someone to play it to. Or just keep going. Or just keep going. There we go. Oh, Bias doesn't quite do it. We will get a chance. Gaucho. Bugas, get the ball into the box. Somebody's there. Oh, it didn't quite fall in. Bias! Oh, it didn't go over. It went over. That was the opportunity, probably. And time ticks away. Come on, just one more chance. One more chance. One last opportunity. Matt Orr to swing it in. Back post. Oh, it's not there. Oh, don't let it end. Oh, we lost. What a match. Oh, I really enjoy. I know we've lost. Oh, I really enjoyed this match. What could have been? I might be like, maybe I'm delusional. I really don't think we played that bad. I mean, I think we were the better team. We really had a chance in this match. I thought we had a chance to win. Arguably, we were the better team. Just a little bit better finishing. Unlucky with Arcarazzo's goal being disallowed. But, man, I mean, we had more shots, higher XG. They had more possession. But I thought we were fine without it. I'll tell you what. We're not as bad as I thought we were. I think we have a chance to get out of this group. The next matches are going to be crucial. But I think we got a chance here. We've got a draw and a loss out of the first two matches in the group stage. But again, I really think we got a chance here. So moving forward, I think that's where we're going to leave it for today's episode. I'm going to play through these league matches and probably some of these Champions League 2 group matches too. What I think I'm going to do is play through these next two games, and I will see you guys, I think, next for the conclusion of the Champions League 2 group stages. So I'll move forward probably to November. So we'll move forward a few months here, and we'll conclude with April 25 and JDT. That way we've played every team in the group at least once on episodes. Two group stages at home, so hopefully we'll do well here. But yeah, I think given that these are two really tough matches away from home, those will be good places to end the group stage run for the next episode. But yeah, trying to make progress here on the Build a Nation save. I think that'll leave us in a good spot as we move forward. But that is the beginning of continental competition. Hopefully, we're doing all right in the league. Hopefully we'll continue to do well in the league. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are taking care of yourselves, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye.